Start your engines.
What's up, cyberspace? It's Mike here. Very special movies with Mike. Instead of doing pickup video or anything like that, we're going to talk about our favorite cars and movies. I'm joined with George. Everybody knows him. And Davey. We got a list here of our favorite cars from movies.
Talk about iconic cars in movies that kind of make the movie, or it's just any kind of funny car or funny scene that involves a vehicle in a movie. And we're just going to go ahead and start. And Davey, you can go ahead and give us one of your favorites.
I'm going to start with my favorite car in the movie. It's Christine. It's a 1958 Plymouth Fury. It's Arnie's car that comes back to life to kill his bullies.
John Carpenter movie.
Yes, very good.
What's the song that always plays? I
don't know it.
There's a song that always plays after she rebuilds herself. She's a she.
She is a she.
Yeah. My favorite by far is the 70 Nova from Death Proof. Stuntman Mike's car. Instead of the skull and crossbones, it's got lightning bolts. It's just rigged up for
safety precautions.
Yeah, it's got the plexiglass safety thing, and the girl seat's like a old tractor seat with a bucket. You know? Yeah, that car is just, man, it's mean looking.
I would have to say my favorite is the Trans Am and Smokey and the Bandit. It's a 77. It's all blacked out with a big flaming, what is it, a phoenix? Flaming phoenix on the front. It's in gold. And, you know, just the base of the movie is pretty classic. Traveling across country, taking the booze, picks up Sally Field. And just that iconic feel of the movie. And that car just kind of makes the movie to me.
Eastbound and down.
Oh, yeah.
Eastbound.
Go for one of my other favorite is the Mirthmobile from Wayne's World.
Party on, Dave.
It's a 76 AMC Pacer.
Queen.
Oh, where do you use that?
Queen.
Party on, Dave.
I'm going with the Bluesmobile from the Blues Brothers. It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got half a tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. Yeah, that car takes a beating, man.
I'd have to say another one of my favorites would be the DeLorean for sure. Back to the Future. It's an 81 DeLorean, it's an 81 DeLorean.
81.
Yep. And that's, if you don't know what the DeLorean is, you have to watch Back to the Future. Hit 88 miles an hour and just roll on.
I wanted one of those so bad when I was a kid. The time machine model.
Yeah. My aunt actually had a DeLorean, and I got to ride in it a few times. It was a hunk of shit, but it was a cool car.
Yeah, they had one in the Wedding Singer.
We're going to go with another one of my favorites, Herbie. It's a 63 Volkswagen Type 1 Model 117. And that's always a pretty iconic car.
I love the scene where the Herbie's in two, and they're trying to pull it together. One of my favorites is, it was modified in the movie in Mad Max, the 73 Ford Falcon XB. Yeah, they had the grill on the front, and they had the blower sticking out. Yeah, that thing was cool. And the Interceptor at the beginning too, that was a cool car, the yellow and blue.
Yes.
It was a mean looking car.
And you can't forget the movie Bullet with the, what is it, 68 Mustang?
68 Mustang.
68 Mustang. Actually, in that movie, Steve McQueen made sure that when shooting that the windows were down so you could see his face and everyone would know that it was him and not a stunt double.
Yeah.
But that car definitely made the movie. Steve McQueen's iconic in his own, but that car for sure, I would say, more iconic than just cool. But it's both, in my opinion.
It's just one of those things. The movie's so cool, the car's so cool, and Steve McQueen is like the definition of cool.
Right,
in that
they're just,
era.
it's all perfect combination for bad, cool, sweetness.
Yeah.
Sweetness. I think sweetness is it.
I'll go with Grease Lightning. It is a 48 Ford Deluxe. It's got hot, automatic, systematic, hydromatic. What other car is the 48 Ford Deluxe in, George?
I don't remember.
The Karate Kid. Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi's car.
Okay. it's
Wax
gonna
on,
wax
wax
job.
off.
Very good. I did not know that.
Another personal favorite of mine. The car is not so iconic, but the movie lives on. Ash's 73 Oldsmobile Delta 88 from the Evil Dead movies, and that car pops up in like all of Sam Raimi's movies. And
Even in Spider-Man.
yeah, it's always the same color, like weird faded yellow and white top.
Something that's on Grandma's walls.
Yeah, it's a grandma car, and I like in Ash vs. Evil Dead they utilize that car a lot in a good way.
I'm going to have to pick just the car in general. Maybe you guys can tell me what movies this car would be in. But different years for a couple different movies is Gran Torino. What do you think? I know
Of course, Gran
the
Torino.
new movie Gran Torino.
Yeah, the dude's car from the Big Lebowski.
The Big
There you go.
Lebowski.
Yeah, I think that was a 73.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's like the same color as Ash's
Yeah.
Oldsmobile.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely just Gran Torino in general, an iconic car.
Just
for
because,
movies.
yeah, it's just that to hit on the Big Lebowski. Every time I hear Credence on the radio, I just got slapped by the roof.
The Chargers, of course, are in a lot of movies. Fast and Furious, Joe Dirt,
Death Proof,
Death Proof.
Bullet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're talking
chasing-
about
yeah.
the chasing, yeah, for sure.
The Challengers are in a lot of movies too. Vanishing Point.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the same one from Vanishing Point. It's the same model
And
they use
Death
in
Proof.
Death Proof. Yeah, that's a great car chase.
That's the RT4040 Magnum Challenger.
Yeah, just a white. That car is boss.
Boss hog.
Do people say boss?
Like them spinning tires.
What about the Ecto 1 from Ghostbusters?
Yeah,
Of
you
course.
59 Cadillac. I think it was an ambulance.
if you want to get into cool cars now, not necessarily iconic, but just badass or cool or funny, I would definitely say when the rock star's in The Walking Tall, his sheriff's truck is the F-150 that's jacked up. That's been one of my all-time favorite
Mint
trucks.
condition.
Yeah, like that 90s body style F-150 with big tires. That's just screams badass
Truck.
and just truck.
Yeah,
tough guy.
Truck.
Like I said, not iconic, but definitely pretty cool to me.
Like the square body Chevy in Varsity Blues. Full Billy Bob.
That's another truck.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about the old Ford LTD Country Squire in National Lampoon's Family Vacation?
Now we're getting into just cool, funny shit, but
Yeah.
definitely cool stuff.
Probably the only country squire that you could name.
Yeah. In a movie.
It's
Or
not-
that anybody's ever had.
Yeah. The movie American Graffiti had a lot of cool cars in it. There was a 55 Chevy that Harrison Ford drove. And that was the same car that was in the movie Two Lane Blacktop, the same exact car. There was also a 32 Coupe that the dude drove. It was yellow.
This was an era before the cool Mustangs.
Yeah, the whole movie, it takes place in the 50s, and it's just about teenagers cruising around in awesome
Right.
cars. I think there's a real cool 58 Chevy in it.
All right, another cool car. You have to go with Cool Trickle in the old number 42 Mellow Yellow in Days of Thunder. Guy could not drive, but the car saved him.
I want you to hit the pace car.
Tom Cruise definitely didn't make the movie because he wasn't that great in that movie.
I love that movie.
No, I love the movie, but the car is what made the movie.
I thought Tom Cruise made the movie.
Shut up, I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to talk.
Yeah.
I know, I love the movie too.
King first or last.
Yeah,
Being first or last. All right, let's talk about the Wonder Bread Chevy on here.
I love
Chicken
that movie.
baby. Don't make me look like a fool in this.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Ricky Bobby's dad. What was that? I think that was a 70 Nova also,
Yes.
or a Chevelle.
It was a Chevelle. Yeah.
13.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah. Bag of Lucky Charms under.
I'm asking boom boom.
We'll go with any Bond movie with any and almost every Aston Martin ever made.
It's an Aston Martin.
I said
It's
Aston.
It's Aston's
Aston
cousin.
Martin.
It's Aston's cousin Ashton.
We'll go with any Bond movie with any Aston Martin.
Ashton Martin.
Yeah, there was
Is it related to Ashton
It's
Kutcher?
Dean Martin's cousin.
Ashton Kutcher.
DB5.
Oh, Ashton.
Yeah, the 63 DB5 and Casino Royale. We had that DBS
Yes.
V12. That thing was really cool. Had a defibrillator.
defibrillator.
Yeah, defibrillator.
And we could go with any Batmobile made from anything you can think of besides the Chevette, I think.
Yeah. The Batmobile from the first Batman movie. That was my favorite.
Yes.
I'm not big on the Tumbler from the newer movies.
No.
Right.
Even though Batman Begins is my favorite Batman movie, I don't really care for that car. But to see Michael Keaton in that thing, man, the fins and all that, man, that car was cool. That was pretty crazy for the time. I guess the Batmobile was from the TV show is iconic too, but the one in the movies was different.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to touch on maybe the General Lee, but we figured that was more for the TV show and not the movie. I mean, there was General Lee in the movies, but
Yeah, but the General Lee in the TV show was essentially a character of the TV
right,
show.
and that's
Yeah.
more like you said, TV than movie, and we wanted to keep it in line with movies.